The story behind Marvel's Secret Lairs isn't done yet. There's more to tell, and really, it's getting worse. Just when you thought the bad story had ended and you wouldn't have to think about it again except for as a distant memory, we now get to rehash everything that happened and kind of add that extra little spin of an ending you didn't expect. Or did you? Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here. Thanks again for hanging out with me on my channel today. A reminder, guys, if you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on that notification bell. I put out new content every single day. Looking forward to seeing those comments in the comment section. So, the Marvel Secret Lair. Like many of you, I was in the queue for a little over 5 hours, and when I finally got through that amazing queue and the entire day that it took to get there, I found out that I couldn't buy anything. Everything that was in my basket was gone, and I couldn't do a thing. And of course, this story has repeated itself many times over with many fans of Marvel, as well as Magic the Gathering fans. We were all kind of left wondering what went wrong. I hit the queue at the right time. I heard that all the time. I was ready 1 minute before it went. I clicked right away, and nothing. Then, of course, things changed. Later that day, as we were waiting, and I, of course, didn't see the information, we found out people could jump the queue, and they line skipped, and they found different ways around the system. We had the system crash on us, and many of us got booted back to the beginning screen. Thank goodness that didn't happen to me, but for many people it did. This is an example of how not to do something. It went off very badly, and it made a lot of people disappointed. Isn't that the easiest way to say it? Disappointment, frustration, anger. Some people rage, berserker rage. Wolverine style. And that's where we have it. Okay, that's kind of where things ended off the last I heard, and the last I really thought about it. Now, I have lots of friends who got Secret Lairs. I have lots of friends who ordered them and got through the queue. And yes, some people ordered just 1 or 2 things. Some people ordered the maximum of 5. But something happened. And by the time you saw this video, or see this video, you probably know as well. Because, of course, I did 2 videos today. One covering the topic of what's going on with Warhammer 40k. But then you're watching this video, which is now talking about the mess we're in. Or not in, depending on if you got your Secret Lair or not. So, for me, who didn't get a Secret Lair, I'm just disappointed that I didn't get one. A little anger, a little frustrated, didn't get Wolverine Berserker. Now, of course, I was not actually purchasing, by the way. I was going through to see how it would all work. I thought worst case scenario, I would just leave and it'd be fine. But then you wait in that line, you kind of get the anticipation and the excitement. But either way, I was not actually buying one. I want you guys to know that. I was waiting in the line to see how long it would take me to get one. So here we are. And as things play out, we now find out that as these Secret Lairs start to arrive at people's homes, a funny thing happens. It's not what we thought. It's not like you got bonus stuff or an extra Secret Lair. How about your Secret Lair is wrong? How about in the case of a couple of my friends, the Secret Lair is shredded and the cards inside are basically destroyed on all the edges. It looks like tons of people have got misplaced Secret Lairs missing cards, and trashed Secret Lairs which have destruction on them. Now, I started getting emails about midday yesterday. So Thursday I started getting the emails in. And then I had to start asking friends because they were having these things arrive, and a lot of them actually hadn't opened any yet. And this prompted them to take a look while they were on the phone with me. It's not good. Now, I'm laughing a little bit because I didn't get a Secret Lair. And I got emails from players who said, I think we dodged a bullet on this one, right? Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy it now because I would have been even twice as angry as I was waiting in that line. I would have been beyond frustrated. And now it's just I didn't get one, but they're all trash anyway. Now, Wizards of the Coast has done this before. They've made these mistakes before, and really I guess it shouldn't be a surprise. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it shouldn't be a surprise that this has happened, but it still is. Because a lot of people, and you would think with Disney, Marvel being involved, they would make sure the card quality and certain things were taken care of. That certain things met the certain criteria level to make sure the product was good enough to send out to customers. But apparently not. And that leads us to where we are now. The mess is worse, the story's not over, and now it has a twist ending that, hey, even if you got through the line, they still messed you up. They still gave you a dog pile. Because it's broken, missing pieces, or unplayable in most cases, and the frustration from players is huge. And I heard from a couple of friends that they were putting in those complaint tickets at Wizards of the Coast. Like, I'm lodging a complaint. I'm putting my stuff in. And then when they started looking, they realized that they may not get an answer back. They may not get replacement cards. And there's a whole queue of people they've now learned in the hundreds and thousands and whatever they have supposed is there now, that there's tons of people trying to do the same thing. I mean, good on them. They paid for a product that they didn't receive properly to meet expectations of a certain level. And I understand that too, because I wouldn't want to have a new car that had the entire paint job scratched, right? You wouldn't already have a brand new car come off the lot, but all of a sudden there's scratches and abrasions and everything's trashed on the outside, but the inside looks good. The text box looks good. No, that's not how we play this. That is not how players want to enjoy their cardboard. And I can understand that, same as I would a new car. So where does that leave us? Well, I understand from my friends that they're not giving up. I understand from the emails of the dozen or so people who took the time to email. Thank you again for those emails, guys. This isn't over. And how can we anticipate the next round of Secret Lairs? How will players react now going forward, knowing the next Secret Lairs could be the same or worse? What are the assurances Wizards of the Coast can put out? How will they correct it? Or will they give us, as some friends are hoping, a second wave? A second wave of Secret Lairs to allow players who didn't get the opportunity to finally get back in the queue and maybe get it because all the line hoppers jumped and bought everything. I mean, there's a lot that can still happen with this story. There could be a silver lining. There could be a corrective thing coming. There may be something that makes this better. And I can only hope for the players out there who got messed up Secret Lairs that Wizards can correct your problem. And I hope the players out there who didn't get to buy one, and myself included, remember, I was actually waiting in line. I deserve the same chance as everyone else. I hope those players get a chance to maybe go back and buy these in some way. Maybe they're going to do a new print run. Maybe there'll be such a demand and outcry that we are going to see them fix it. I know, an amazing concept to deliver a product that meets the expectations of the consumer base. Pretty novel idea, isn't it? Either way, I want to know what you guys think. Drop some comments in the comment section. Did this happen to you? And please give a little bit of detail. I would like to have a little consensus here taken. It can't just be my friends, and it can't just be the 12 or 13 people who emailed me. I started seeing a few things on subreddits and stuff, so let me know where you guys land on this. If it happened to you, let me know, especially the missing cards. Because I heard about some double-ups on cards of Iron Man, and I heard about some takeaways. I heard one person got extra Groots, extra Groot bonus cards and stuff, and I saw a few images people sent me, which, yes, they told me not to share, so I'm not sharing them as requested, but it's still cool to think that this all got messed up, and you'd think they would have got it right. And maybe there's a silver lining somewhere, and maybe we can find it. So guys, thanks a lot for hanging out with me on the channel. I think this is a sad thing to have happen, and I just hope it gets corrected for everyone. I can understand why some people are cheering it, saying, I'm glad I didn't buy any. I can see why people are taking that approach. I just don't want it to come as people are suffering for the cards they got and they want replacements. And the people who wanted to get some but didn't get the opportunity. I hope it all works out for everyone. Guys, thanks a lot for hanging out. Thanks for being here on the channel. Wizards of the Coast, if you're watching this video, maybe a little more attention to detail, and maybe you get Creed down there from Quality, remember that episode? Where he's trying to figure out his name again for quality assurance? Maybe, right? From The Office? You guys remember. Guys, have a great one. Hey guys, a big shout out and thank you to the fantastic patrons of my channel. Because of these amazing patrons, daily uploaded content gets created here each and every day. Now, I can't understate how important it is to have patrons on the channel to allow all the amazing things we do here, the giveaways, the fun times, the daily content. It happens because of you. You help keep the lights on. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for the top 10. Okay. Welcome back to the Ramble Jamble. Full coffee, because these kind of videos, you just have to research the data and like present it. It's hilarious. So, as I presented this data, 2 more emails came in. One person ordered the Iron Man secret lair. He got the packaging. There's no cards inside. I'm sorry. He's like, oh, I got my Iron Man secret lair. I opened it. There was nothing in it. It was empty. And the Groot one was great because he got like 4 extra Groots. So he's not complaining. His cards came out fine, but he got 4 extra Groots, which he's cool with that. Good time. No names. And someone who should have gotten the Arcane, the Signet, didn't get it. So he's put in a complaint too, because he didn't get it. And he should have gotten one. So I'm waiting to see if there's more emails coming, but that was during the filming of this video. So I thought I would mention those. I'm following the context of how they wrote it. It's one of those days you're just like, part of me says I'm glad that I didn't order one, because I wouldn't have to go through this you know what show. But on the other hand, I still wanted like Wolverine. I want the Berserk, some of the images. The artwork is beautiful to me, okay? As a comic lover, it's really hard. Wolverine's like my favorite character. I mean, I have the first appearance of Wolverine. But then there's the other side that says, whew, you dodged a bullet. And yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. There's always the singles on the market, baby. Singles, all right? Guys, have a great one. Enjoy your cardboard. Build cardboard castle kingdoms and have a good time. And don't forget, Kakapopo TCG. You can support it. You can Kickstarter it. And we get a kickback here on the channel for every sale that gets made. Oh, I'm hoping it's huge. We could be putting money down on some big cards. Guys, thanks again. Have a great one. Yes, have a great one. That's you. Even if your cards got wrecked, I still want you to have a good day.